Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn. Supportive Oracle cards, the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Alright. Let's put these over here, put these here. How many just fell out the bottom here? Okay. Is this going to be a complicated reading? Because we're having things pop out all over the place already. Alright. I'm noticing, like, I have a feeling there's something coming your way. You can't really plan for it because I don't feel like people are telling you, or it's either they're not telling you, or it's just one of those life moment things where things just happen. You know, things just happen. Life does that. Okay. So, starting off with this situation, this is very interesting, almost peculiar for Taurus. Walking away from something you've been putting a lot of effort into. Walking away from something and feeling like it's the right thing to do, but at the same time being very torn about it. Kind of like people are telling you it's time to leave it alone, time to walk away. At the same time, you're just kind of like, yeah, but if I put a little, I've been putting so much effort into it, I hate to just throw all that effort away. But at the same time, like, what am I going to do? Put even more effort into it that I'm eventually going to throw away that too? So you're walking away from something that you've put a lot of work into, and it's hard. It's not easy, but you're doing it. In the environment, you got is that hawk? Yep, hawk and wombat. It says, let spirit be your guide. I'm feeling like let spirit free you. I'm feeling like there's a freedom feel here. And the wombat makes me feel like very taken care of. Kind of like this is freeing you from something that was not working. And you're going to feel a lot more comfortable after this moves on. This is where it's starting off from. You're walking away from something. It's not easy for you. But it's also like at the same time you have support and you realize by freeing yourself from the situation, things can get better. You can be a lot more comfortable in life. You can enjoy life better. So you're doing it. It's kind of like in your head, you're like, yeah, I know I should, but it's just counterintuitive. Like you still want to fight for some reason. Yet once you walk away, once you decide to walk away, you stay on that path. I've made up my mind. I'm going to let it go. And you do. Don't get caught up in the gender, but it's basically saying once you've made up your mind, I need to let it go. I'm not going to let myself backpedal on this. Here we go. I'm getting out of it. And it's feeling good. Like the farther you get from it, the better you feel. I'm getting with Peacock Spirit. It says let it shine, but I mean, I feel like that kind of fits in the sense of like the farther you get away from the situation, the better you feel. The more you're like, you know what, that really wasn't working out, and I got better things ahead of me. I let something go. It wasn't the easiest thing to do, but I'm glad I did. The farther away from it you are, the better you feel. That feels kind of Taurus 101 though. It's hard to let things go, and when you do, usually you make good decisions, I'm going to say, and by moving on, the farther away you are, the better you feel. The thing is, getting involved in new situations, especially when you're walking away from something that was difficult to walk away from, you might be a little apprehensive to get involved in new situations. We got a lot of upside down cards here. Now there's two people you have to deal with. I'm getting that right off the bat. Something's coming out of the woodwork. There's two people that are assisting you. I'm going to say that. Because I'm feeling two people assist you. One person is like, when it's the page, well, it's the Page of Swords usually, but it's the Princess of Swords. I do feel like it's page energy in this situation. And it's the Hermit is reversed too. These two cards are reversed. Somebody's making a bad decision, and it seems to be quite loud, and it's not good for a lot of people. A lot of people are getting dragged into something, and somebody's trying to kind of entice you to become a part of something, and you're just kind of like, I don't know what you're doing over there, but why would I be a part of such a train wreck? I don't invest I don't invest my time into failure. I don't, I don't build a building rickety just so I can watch it fall. I don't do that. That's not my thing. I don't get involved to fail. That's like you're looking at this like this is clearly a failure. Just it's got failure written all over it, upside down, left and right. Like you don't have to be, a genius to figure out this is a bad situation. And this person is coming towards you. Now, I'm feeling this come towards you, and this person comes towards you really quickly. But then they play the heart card. That's what I'm feeling. Kind of like they're playing the I need you thing. And I don't know, it's subjective per person, because I've seen certain people I know that are just kind of like, I'm not playing that stupid game. And I've seen other people, like, they say, I'm not going to play it, and then they get sucked right into it. They just do. Because you're like, it's difficult for you to walk away from this. You're like, that's train wreck all day, all night. That's a failure all over the place. And this person seems to be coming at you very strongly, saying, but I need you. I need your help. This doesn't have to be this bad. If you can just help me, I think this can get better. I just need your help making it right. They're playing you like that. They're kind of playing you. I'm sorry, but I feel like that's what they're trying to do. Kind of like if you just show them the way, maybe this can be okay. Maybe they can salvage this. And you're like, you're looking at this situation like it's like a car from 1972. It's got big rust holes in it. The engine's been beat to death. The fact that it even goes down the street is a miracle in itself. You're just looking at this like, what you need to do is scrap that car and get something else. Flat out get something else. But they're like, no, I need this car. I need this 1972 car rust bucket that barely makes it down the street, but it still does. You got to help me. If you could just help me fix this car, if you can help me do that. And you're just kind of like looking at this like, and they're making you feel like, but you know what to do. You could help me fix this so it doesn't have to look so bad, and I could fix this. That's what I need right now. It's what I need right now. It's like, and I feel like you're just kind of looking at this person like you're a crazy person. Like you're looking at this person like they're flat out nuts. But they're like, no, this is what's got me this far. They're trying to sell it to you like this is how they've been successful this far. I've stuck with this car this far, and it's always gotten me where I need to go. I got to keep this one. This 1972 rust bucket that barely makes it down the street, it's always been reliable. And I just feel like you're just really looking at this person like they're so cracked. They're just so gone. And I know that's an analogy, but I feel like if this reading is hitting, you know exactly what I'm saying. Like this person is trying to sell you something. They might believe it's true, but you're like, that's completely crazy. 1972 rust bucket that barely makes it on the street is making your life work? No, get rid of it. Get something more updated that you can actually truly rely on. This keeps coming forward towards you, and I do see, like, this is where the two there's people coming in to assist you. And I actually feel like they're saying, don't get involved. It's the Empress and it's the Queen of Swords. They're coming in with the whale spirit. Now, whale spirit to me, it talks of family, because I think of a whale as a very family-oriented animal. Mammal? It's a mammal, whatever. Trust the great mystery, but I feel a very family-oriented feel. So it doesn't have to mean that these people are literally related to you, but these are people who mean a lot to you, that you mean a lot to them. I feel like they're coming forward and they're saying, listen. Let that person do what they got to do. Don't go into this. Because they seem to be concerned that you're starting to fall for it. You might not think you are, but they're concerned. They're like, listen. Just let that person do what they got to do. Don't fall for this ridiculousness. This is a good turn for you. This is a really good turn. This is almost like the moving past a roadblock or moving past a pattern. This is like, I feel like this is talking about maybe you get into these pattern traps of helping people who just kind of suck you dry. A lot of us get involved in that stuff, where you just get involved with these people and they just suck the life out of you. And they just try to get everything you can, and then they make you feel like you're the one, that you're the reason they're still alive, and it's pathetic. It's bad. It's just bad. But your heart is so wound up in these people that it's hard to walk away from them. This is a moment where I feel like you might be breaking a cycle. For a lot of you, I feel like you're breaking a cycle because you're like, listen, I'm done with this. I'm not playing this game anymore. I see this person, they're playing this game. Maybe they believe what they're saying, but I know it's wrong. I'll give them advice, and I feel like you're willing to do that. And I feel like that's what's concerning these people who love you. That's what's concerning them, because they're like that's how it starts. You give advice and then you get involved. That's what I feel like. That's why they're upset. They're like, yeah, that's how you start off. You're just gonna give advice, but before you know it, you're in there helping them fix things that you shouldn't be helping them fix. But I feel like this time, literally, you do that. You're like, here's the advice. Maybe you've already given this person advice, and that's it. And they're like, and then I'm done. I gotta step out, and you do step out though. Might be something you've said in the past but weren't able to do. This time you do. Now, as it keeps going forward, I feel like literally you've made up your mind. You had the King of Pentacles before, you have the Queen of Pentacles now. I'm getting the same energy, just the gender doesn't seem to matter at this point. You made up your mind, you know where you stand, you know how you feel, and you're like, nope, not getting caught up in this ridiculousness, not doing it. Had these problems before, I've given you advice. Take it, leave it, I'm out. And you moved on. The White Raven Spirit. When I'm feeling this, it says trust in the magic, which is cool. I'm not against it. This always comes to me as a seasonal card. Like in the winter, you don't really see this bird that much. If it's around, it's hard to see on the snow. In the summer, if it's around other crows or ravens, obviously ravens, it sticks out like a sore thumb. That's why I'm saying it's a seasonal bird. It has its season where it has its advantage points. I feel like this person, whatever they're going through, it's seasonal. If it's going better or it's going not better, it's going worse. It's transition for this person, whatever they're doing. Because I feel like they're trying one last ditch effort to suck you in. It's almost like, they're going down the street in that rickety car and they're like, oh no, the tire's going to blow, or, oh, I got a flat tire, can you come and help me? And you're like, well, here's the number for the tow truck. Good luck with that. I can't. I can't right now. Here's the number for the tow truck. Good luck with that. It may sound mean, but that's literally how you're staying out of it. You're just like, nope, because that's how they're trying to suck you in. You're like, oh, you got a flat tire in that car I told you to get rid of? That car that I told you to get rid of? Oh, you got a flat tire in that? That unreliable car that you tell me is reliable? Yeah. Here's the number for the tow truck. Good luck with that. And I can't. It's seasonal. So whatever they're dealing with, they're trying to suck you in one last time, but this is like, they're going to have to change their ways because you're not playing with them. You're not gonna go for it. Armadillo Spirit, Two of Swords. I feel like this is a good block. You're blocking them, and you're holding strong to it. This is going to cause change for this person. You've broken your own pattern is what I'm getting. You've broken your own pattern, which is great. And you're literally helping this person because they have nothing left they have to do. If they want help, they're going to have to do it your way. You're not going to go into this ridiculousness. You've given the advice, and I feel like you're doing it. That's part of your way, to give advice and step back. Here's what you should do. Good luck. And that's it. Not living your life for you. The dragonfly comes in. It says truth transcends illusion. I think of the dragonfly as a spiritual symbol for whatever reason. I don't know where that came from in my brain, but that's where it is. The situation is going forward. Like, you're evolving forward. This person who's trying to suck you in, they're going to be forced to go forward to another level. Whatever that level is subjective to whoever that person is. But whatever they're insisting on perpetuating, I feel like that's not going to be a possibility anymore, because you're not helping them, and other people aren't willing either anymore. It's like they've hit their last straw. They've hit their last straw. Whatever. It's the last straw. It's the straw that broke the camel's back. It's whatever you want to call it. They're going to have to move forward. You're doing the right thing. You're helping yourself, and you're literally helping. You're doing the best you could for this other person, because you're not giving them that lifeline to keep their own ridiculousness perpetuating. You're not enabling them. So if nobody's enabling them, they're going to fall on their face. But it's like, you fall on your face, you realize, you know what? I got to do something different, because I don't like falling on my face. That's how some of us learn. I have my times. I know we all have our times where you don't learn, you fall on your face, you're like, well, that doesn't feel good. So you do a little better not to repeat mistakes, because you're like, I don't really like falling on my face. So I'm going to make sure I tie my shoes this time correctly and put them on the correct feet so I don't have that problem again. And that's what they're going through. I think it's not only good for you, it's really good for them. I just feel like if you can shift that perspective, I feel like then it is very empowering if you can see it that way. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.